I would very much like the corpse.
I think.
Oh, this
Let's
is the
talk.
town hall.
This is the mayor.
Yeah.
Speak to him.
Okay. Just a second. Gotta make sure I actually talk to him.
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer, huh? My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you.
I've joined the Fabulous Five. Let's discuss the assignment they gave me.
Oh, yes, the Fabulous Five. Aren't they simply fantastic? I'm sure they'll get the job done in no time, especially with your expert hand lent to their cause. That machine Ahu built is an abomination. It must be stopped at all costs. I bet the wizard himself could provide some advice regarding how to destroy.
Where did I find the
He's
key
mad
again?
scientist who crafted it after all.
Tell me about yourself.
My elf? What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Sicil, and husband of the stately Cecilia. I've been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Sicil through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed.
Can't seem to find the key now.
What? Oh, you mean Sicil? Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jacon by source magic no less weren't enough. We're also facing all sorts of brutish intruders.
Oh boy, this why? Who wants a deaf mayor?
While the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches. That's not to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult or some such sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Sicil. And, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic. I
think I'll wait till you're safe before I try just breaking the door.
Staff of Pergamon.
Oh, do you want me to save? Let me just.
Yes, please.
I knew that dark-dealing old man dabbled in source. To the gallows, I say.
I gotta talk to him again
Gallows?
before we.
Well, I've heard of such a thing, but I've never seen one myself.
What?
I don't think...
Oh, it's you.
Oh, this is a. But don't do it. This is a terrible angle.
What? Oh, it's you.
There we go.
What news?
Nope, the door won't break.
Talking about
I'll see if I-
yourself.
Oh my, what would you
Yes.
like to discuss?
What's this about a staff of Pergamon?
What now? Oh, you're speaking gibberish. Ah, you mean the staff of Pergamon. Yes, yes.
I swear I found the key before.
Weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful,
Try
very
upstairs?
rare staff. I managed to place the order through means somewhat, atypical to a government official. Cecil proved an old fool, though. For the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if you could retrieve it for me. His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked at the Sicil harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved, if you don't mind. The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead.
Alright.
Nope. I accidentally clicked on a desk instead of... I guess we can't get in the back this time. Well, we got the quest from him.
Source Hunter! Oh, what?
Alright. Let me save again. Here we go. What are you doing?
Unlocking this door.
I'm gonna save again.
Worried we're gonna get caught.
They don't live in the same house? That's kind of weird. Lockpicks.
Setting up the perfect crime.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy.
She's got a book about how to do the perfect murder.
I went downstairs into the cellar.
Yeah, me too. I don't think we need to sneak while we're down.
There's a button over here.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Ooh, secrets. Oh, we leveled up.
Yay! Zombie painting? Fire arrows?
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy
Gold.
could see how edgy and dangerous you've become. If only the
Carrot?
popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for your
Okay. Unidentified covering. Fred. Resurrect scroll.
I've just found a bloody dagger.
Mm,
I'll let you pick it up.
where's it?
On this table over here.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy
Why won't
and
it let me
dangerous you've
pick?
become.
There we go.
Hold,
Dagger. Could this
Um,
have been involved in the crime?
It certainly piques one's interest, doesn't it?
gold cups and plates. I bet these are. You solve the murder, I'll just steal all the shit.
Roasted pork. I found a goblin for you, Medora.
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
It's easy enough to gain new strength when one is carrying an entire team on one's shoulders.
I'm sassy.
The team hardly enjoys being confused with your massive wobbling head.
Okay. I'm gonna level up. Let's see, abilities. I'm gonna get some willpower for some saving throws.
Oh, I found some armor that might be good for you. I'll send it to you.
I got a talent point. I'm gonna get Pet Pal, so I can talk to animals.
Oh yeah, talent point.
Yay!
Forgot about that.
This will probably not come in handy anytime soon, but I still want it. Yay! Tell me when you've done it, and I'll save the game.
One of the talents is stench. It decreases everyone's attitudes towards you by 25, but makes melee opponents less likely to target you.
Oh.
Would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should the tragedy befall
I'm not sure which one to get.
the field?
I'm gonna get all skilled up to give me 2 more ability points.
But seeing that I'm neither married, engaged, or attached in any way, I've never bothered to inquire.
Sneaking around upstairs.
Handsome and single.
Right, I've got one in all of the
I'd be afraid alone.
elementals. Now,
Oh, I got the in-chest key. From up here. That's suspicious.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Static cloud arrow. Nice armor.
If only the popular
Steel
girls
bar.
from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
What did you end up getting?
I'll put one more ability in my traits. I got something that gave me 2 ability points, so I'll put one of my ability points into pyrotechnics, so I now can do earth, fire, wind, and air spells.
Oh.
And then I'm not sure where to put my second one. I might put it in defense and upgrade my willpower so I can be more resistant, or bodybuilding so I can build effects. I'm hench. Okay, I've done it. You can save me.
Okay. Just the fact that she had the key for the chest where the letter was in makes her part of it, honestly. Alright.
Shall we speak to her?
Just a second. Inventory. I have this. That's probably more for you than for me because it's
Oh,
dexterity.
I have something that's more for you. It's called Nice Armor.
That's the armor I just sent to you.
Oh. Well, send it back to me. It's the elegant male armor I meant to send.
Oh, toggle info.
A dexterity than I've got.
Yeah, it went. The armor just got me got me
Oh,
from
I bet
32 to 48. What did you say?
I said I bet Breed Dotter can use it.
Oh, give it to her then.
Yes. So I've put it on her. Look at her.
I'm coming.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to
Oh,
entussle you.
she looks great. Look at me.
We've all got kind of the same colour scheme now.
Yeah. And I got
We're a
boob
team.
armor. I got boob armor now.
Boob armor, yay. That won't crush your chest if someone hits you in your chest.
Exactly.
Talk to Septimus.
Legion's greetings, Hunter.
Let's discuss Jake's death.
You claim to possess evidence that implicates Lady Esmeralda in the murder of her husband? Well, let's have it then.
Do you think we should inspect the body before we make any accusations?
Yeah, let's change the subject. Because like a bloody knife is all well and good, but what if he wasn't killed by a knife?
A bloody knife is all well and good, but that was a butcher's room.
Yeah, exactly. And let's not forget
Patty cake, bakers, man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can.
what would let's not forget, and then I forget what I wanted to say.
Let's not forget what we're forgetting here.
Maybe she's just into necromancy. Maybe she's not. Maybe she attempted to resurrect her husband. Eh? But his corpse wasn't down there. But she did have the key for the chest where the letter was. That
But I
indicated.
mean, that was. I mean, it was her room, to be fair, because
Sun is out.
letter to her was in that room.
Cold inside my soul.
Talk to this guy.
Oh, how nice it is of you. The very picture of youth. To break the monotony of an elder's day. Wild away on this hardwood bench.
Hey, look, it's so.
It's Solus as an old man. I failed and somehow didn't die.
Spring.
I left to a different video game
My
series.
mind is troubled, and would highly prize thy gentle hand, assistance, thy kind ministrations.
But your sisters, you asked
The
me.
first Dragon Age Origins could probably be described as an isometric RPG.
To my
You can play it isometrically. You can scroll out and play it isometrically if you want to.
I usually do.
You are
I don't.
truly a wonder.
In battles, I do at least.
I played it on PlayStation 3 originally, so I just played it in normal third
Is a
person.
rather
When I'm playing it on harder difficulties, so I need to be a bit more factitious, I tend to do it in battles. Be pretty particular with what everyone does, because it's just
hot spiced wine and a snug
make sure that the characters are doing what they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Crab's first floor. Let us go there, so that we can warm our bones, yet make shiver our hearts with a tale of loss and sorrow.
As we know, you tried to destroy the world and bring back the elven world, but it failed.
That's the spoilers for Dragon Age Inquisition, dude.
Oh, someone hasn't played it yet in sport. Been out years. I think this is the mortuary. No, shit.
I'm following the guy
Accidentally
you
started a
asked me to
conversation.
talk to. Don't you want to come with us?
I mean, we can go to him whenever we...
Okay. Well, I'm coming to you then.
Accidentally started a conversation with Bear Dotter when I tried to open the door. She said, "You say you'll take me under your wing, but I see no feathers. Are you a child of the birds as I am of the bears?"
Oh god. How do I listen?
Oh.
There you go. Okay. Go on.
I meant that I would be responsible for you. I will keep you out of trouble. Or, a child of the bears. What does that mean
So
exactly?
The lonely bird was fed upon the wild mother's milk and cast aside from humankind. He thrived among his mother's ilk. So says the saga of Thris. Do you know it? The wise godwolf Amira raised the child Thris among her litter. So you see, I have good company. Thris the wolfson, and I the bear daughter.
I meant that I will be responsible for you. I will keep you out of...
This is a relief. Your world is made with rules I have not yet memorized. I am happy to have a friend in such a place.
I'll take my leave now.
Aw. She's a sweetheart.
I assume the body's in here. Corpse. Oh, a bow. What's on this corpse? Nothing.
Another perfect heist. You sense the subtlety of a tried and true cat burglar.
Why, thanks. I rather do, don't I? Ha! A few more heists and I'll be a fat cat in no
Why,
time.
thanks. I rather do, don't I? Ha! A few more heists and I'll be a fat cat in no time.
No doubt about it. Your easygoing sleight of hand impressed me greatly. And
You'll stand on stealing chain.
be highly
Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
9-inch nail. That was definitely put in the game because of the band. A ledger. I think you should read it.
to do
Dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots.
Not that I know what it says in it, or whether it's important.
Talk to Roberts. Do you want to come up here?
I think you should get this ledger.
What? Where? I'm
Come
coming.
down here. Get this book on here. And read it.
What?
Woo!
What?
Ooh!
What the hell was that? Ooh! Fucking Michael Jackson's ghost came into the game like, ow! Do, 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 do. Furthermore, I find it impossible that anyone, Mayor Cecil, Captain Oris, Evelyn, or Esmeralda would have been able to gain access to the body without my noticing. That didn't, no. That joke went. A corpse can't just vanish into thin air, and even if it could, it's not as though a strong wind could blow a sack of gold onto the empty slab. No, one of them must have been involved. But as long as no one goes digging up Jake's coffin, I don't see how the crime could ever be traced back to me.
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, or Evelyn have to do with it?
What the hell?
So the body's missing.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
Don't tell me about Jake's murder.
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I
don't know why so upset. Business must be booming.
Respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps
There's
he can
in the Lucky
finally
Luke
get a
comics,
little
there's this
peace.
running gag with a mortician. They'll like show up out of the blue and just measure people, and then jump out of the frame again. Like it's very like, what the hell?
About Jake's body.
How do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool was I to leave it in the open. Or perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know?
Why do you suspect
I
Esmeralda?
never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband. And I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched. Lured me outside, claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda.
People grieve differently.
Yeah. We respect C.S.
Plenty of us
Cecil.
shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know. And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary. He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined.
Why do you suspect Aureus?
Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains. Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't.
Why do you suspect? I don't even know who Evelyn is.
I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary, and there was something about her that night, some kind of excitement. Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts, that there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that. And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager.
How about the bag of gold you received for keeping quiet about Jake's body?
That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Surely Bertia, whose sheep you stole, deserved this money more than anyone. You disagree! Oh no! I think I'm winning! Oh.
Oh.
I won!
Yay! I wish I could see it myself.
Bertia really didn't get a fair shake in all this, did she? Here, take the money and give it to her. Times are hard enough as they are.
Alright, where does Bertia live?
The dead man is nervous.
How much gold did he give you?
He's hiding some.
She said it.
It's not showing up on my thing.
It won't be in your inventory, it's actual gold.
Where do I see my gold count?
Inventory. No? Yes. It's like, no, no. No, it's item in your inventory. So it'll
I
be there
have
somewhere.
508 gold now.
I have 956.
That's where does Bertia live?
You wanna go see the sheep farmer?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it might be this.
Are you looking at the map or?
Yeah. Follow me. Never actually given it the money back before.
I'm with you.
Well, it's behind this way.
I've spotted something.
Oh, you spotted something.
You need a shovel to dig it up. You can dig up graves in this game.
His very existence.
Oh no, this is the hospital. Oh well, let's go talk to the doctor's apprentice while we're here.
I give milk, I give wool.
Give wool? And what do I get in return?
What's it saying?
Or another
Oh, I
little
can listen
tries to
actually.
fleece me. Especially that Evelyn. She's out to get me. I know.
They try to fleece me.
Do people not know that sheep actually need to get fleeced?
Don't disturb
Pardon?
Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months.
Sheeps need to get fleeced. You need to cut the hair of sheep of. You need to do it on what's it called what's it, docile sheep, not docile. What's the word? Tame sheep,
Yeah.
domesticated sheep, because they're like a special breed where the wool will literally start groaning until the sheep can get killed by too much wool. You need to fleece tame sheep. Their species cannot handle all the wool.
Tell me about yourself.
It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with
out of-
life and death this way?
Okay.
I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing? But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and two direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
Tell me more about the patients. Tell me about Boris.
Brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
Boris Johnson. I'd like to know more about
Quite the venerable
Stephen.
staple of Sicile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his third grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less.
Of course, it was just before retirement. It's always when you get injured.
Nearly everyone in Sicile is familiar with grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
I've made a decision.
Ah, I thank you a million times for your...
Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive this.
Yeah,
Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone.
Those men have...
Yes. Boris deserves to experience
you
the
agreed.
pleasures of life that Stephen has already enjoyed.
Boris it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
Mind. Can't have gotten far.
Thank
No,
the seven.
no, this is highly abnormal. What is this?
Oh shit.
Lightning!
I feel no pleasure.
Oh shit, that was a Starstone.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing stone, I have no idea what to make of it.
about your healing stone.
Strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
You've been named as a suspect in Jake's murder
Is
case.
that so? Well, I handled the corpse myself, indeed, but I hardly knew the man in life. I was shocked when Ahu asked me to come to the crime scene, but Theliron had taken ill, and the responsibility fell to me. I arrived at the inn, where the body lay just where it had fallen. The injuries were like nothing I'd ever seen. A single intricate laceration wove like lace around every inch of his skin. Neither a beginning
That doesn't
nor
sound
an
like
end
something
point
you
in
could do with a knife.
I examined
No.
it and recorded what information I could. I personally delivered the corpse the short distance to the mortician's house. As far as I know, everything was, as far as a magical murder is concerned, quite normal.
Let me try something I've never tried before.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful. I don't know what I did to deserve
No,
this.
healing him doesn't
I'm
work.
beyond grateful.
Oh well.
Okay.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
I've got
I'm
my
feeling
eye.
stronger already. I'll see you around.
Oh, I know it is somewhere.
Sorry,
Hmm?
friend.
Particular
I wish there were enough stones.
Hello
for
again.
I'm not doing anything.
Sorry,
You can look the other way.
Hunter, but I seem to be fresh out of priceless relics for you to destroy. Hello again. Terribly sorry, Source Hunter, but I seem to be fresh out of priceless relics for you to destroy.
Tell me about
I've
yourself.
been studying under Theliron for some time now, but that task,
God, we're good
being asked
thieves.
to play the gods, was the first time I've ever questioned my, well, suitability for the work. I've a passion for this work, you see. A passion to see things put in order. From a flesh wound healed to an entire city made resistant to a fatal illness. What right has something as trivial as a wound or as senseless as an epidemic to take a human life?
Body healing stone.
That strange reaction.
Okay, I've stolen everything.
Blue lightning from a...
Okay, I'll take your leave.
I think we should go check back in on the Star Realm.
Now?
Yeah, we found a stone and they said it restores it.
Okay, well. Waypoints. End of time. The end of time. Just a little skip and a hop to the end of the time.
Force hunters, I've been eagerly expecting you. You found another star stone, haven't you? Go on, ask me how I know.
Alright, I'll bite. How can you tell we found another stone?
Ah, mere child's play when you know what to look for, and luckily, I do. Do you remember when you first arrived on this plane? When the dormant portal that led us to this hall sprang to life? It's happened again, my friend. Another portal has reignited. The end of time is growing by the stone. It's all connected somehow. You, this place, the void, the stones. Soon we'll have unraveled the whole truth. Oh, how I do love a good mystery.
What have you discovered through the new portal?
You don't imagine that I'd presume to explore it before you? No, that would be most unmannerly. And not to mention, well, the...
What is that?
No, I'm sure it's nothing. It's just that beyond the portal, I sense a presence that I can't quite account for. It is at once powerful and faint. Perhaps only a shadow, perhaps more. But this is only speculation, of course. Come, let me show you the way. Once you're through, you'll be able to report exactly what we're dealing with.
Okay. That's not spooky at all.
We are at the end of time.
Yeah.
Maybe you should save.
Maybe I should.
Well, aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what
I'm gonna make a hard save as well. Accept. There we go.
Ladies first.
Oh, it's green.
Impressive room. So it is. A hall fit for kings.
Hi.
You. It cannot be you. But it can only be you. The Guardians. Those I deceived. Those that deserted me. But oh, how weak you have become. As weak as you used to be strong. Look about you. You used to lead, and now you follow. Ignorant of your faults, and ignorant of your fate. That it has come to this. Woe to the world that it has come to this. He won't believe me, the fiend.
You've unlocked the Hall of Heroes. If you dismiss your companions, they will come here to rest.
I prayed they would.
What is she?
Could they save me yet?
Huh.
Ooh, an ancient diary. I bet that's interesting.
Yeah. My friend and ally, the war has been won. Our victory is now inevitable. A fact, a certainty. One might say these last battles we've waged have therefore pointless conflicts. But if the enemy won't relent, so be it. Truth be told, I relish in their stubbornness. Give me bloody combat. Give me the thrill of the front line. I should be the first to break their ranks and the last to leave the battlefield. But you've been absent lately. It goes without saying I prefer to see you by my side. We shall meet again at the funeral, I suppose. Until then, I bid you adieu. The hell?
I'm just stealing all the silver.
There's beddings here. Who the fuck is this?
Well,
Talk to him.
wouldn't you look fine with a strapping warrior at your side? Or is it mages you prefer? An eagle-eyed ranger? A stealthy pickpocket? Take your pick of my swords for hire.
I'll take my leave.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
ancient letter.
Ooh.
Esteemed generals, all of Rivelin thanks you. All of Rivelin is in your debt. Gods and kings bow before you both, and it is right and proper that they do so. Even they had thought all was lost. That the world was to meet its end, but you turned the tide. Many have fallen, so very, very many. And I know you have suffered a great personal loss as well. Know, generals, that I sympathize deeply, so let us meet in the Hall of Heroes, both to celebrate and to remember, to honor the living and to honor the dead. Signed, Henry, son of William, righteous king of Ferrol. Huh. Well, we met a Duke of Ferrol. Okay, well, I think we're stopping here for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Well, okay. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys will join us next time for more shenanigans. Until then, bye.